I'm gonna need y'all to go back and read this comment because, oh my God, yes. I remember that. That's why back in the day, and I've said this before, we spent so much time at the salon. The services cost so little, they had to pile us on top of each other just to make sure that they were making money. And this conversation is also, to me, I feel like parallel when it comes to dating. Like when I tell people to date within their budget, date within like what it is that they like. Because just like with dating, our grandmothers and mothers were telling us, make sure you have your own, make sure you don't settle, make sure you don't this, that, and the other, right? Now let's take it back to the beauty industry. I trained under the woman who was doing our hair growing up. When I was in high school getting my license, and when I got my license, I worked with her in her shop in DeSoto. She's the one who told me, Shanika, people are going to be people. You make sure that when you're in the salon, you're not in there all day, and you do what you got to do to make sure you have a successful business. And she gave me a lot of tips because she was also somebody that was there from 6 in the morning to 2 o'clock the next morning, like doing hair all day for these cheap prices. And just like you said, expenses have gone up for business owners just across the board. Stuff doesn't even cost the same. It's so different, and it's also cultural because in this comment you also said that in other salons, people go out with their hair wet, and that is so true. That was a culture shock to me because my first job in a salon was at Supercuts, and I was like, well, what you mean we're not gonna dry these people hair? They gonna walk out with their hair wet? So yes, this is a conversation that definitely has to be had because when it comes down to it, like, we are professional at what we do. We take the classes, we have the license, we understand the sanitation and safety, we understand all those things, and we are constantly evolving and perfecting our craft for the clients that we want to serve. And I'm not talking about the people that are just doing it as a hobby when they get out of work. I'm talking about actual Black stylists that value clients' time, that do great work, and are good at what they do, and have clientele, and even the ones building clientele. But this right here, y'all go back and take a look at this comment right here, because baby, what she said.